I'm going to give you a little tour of my mealworms. And we just completed the entire life cycle from eggs to pupa to beetles, and I'm kind of excited about it. It's taken 4 months to do it, and I keep my pupa up here, and the way I've got this set up is my pupa are up here, and when they turn into beetles, there was a beetle up here earlier, but he's already gone through. He just crawls and falls down into that. And I just have oatmeal that I've kept it in the freezer for a while. I have a little bit of yellow lentil flour up here to try to help with mites. And I do take some olive oil and I run around the top of the top portion of this if we do get mites, to keep them from going from bin to bin. The next one are the beetles. And the beetles the bottom is cut out, and I have plastic canvas on the bottom of this, just hot glued to it. And that way, when the beetles dig down and lay their eggs, they just drop through. Because if you don't separate each life cycle, they will eat each other. That beetle right there is a new beetle. See how red he is? That's probably the one that was up there. He's real red. He will eventually turn black. And then the eggs are in here, and I have some yellow lentil flour in there to try to help with mites, but I just put that tray in today. This is the oldest tray that I have, and that's what it will look like after a while that the eggs are all mixed into this. And I will put some chicken feed, just some crumbles that's been in the freezer for at least 2 weeks, on top of that, and I'll give them some moisture with some root vegetables or some celery. This is my oldest tray, and I've already picked out a lot of the mealworms to put up here. This is where I let them live and pupate, and then I take the pupas and go over here with them. And this is just chicken feed. You've got to make sure your chicken feed doesn't have diatomaceous earth in it. These will go out to the chickens today. All this dark, the sand looking stuff in there is frass, which is mealworm poop. You can put that in your garden if you want to sift them. I've got some sifters, I can do that. The next oldest tray. The more you go older with my trays, or I guess younger with my trays, the more worms, because I was building my beetle population. And they just keep getting younger and younger. There's a whole lot of mealworms in here. They're little right there. And that's about it. And as they grow, when I take this one out from under the beetles, I will take this one to the chickens, and I'll put this tray, when it's empty, back up under the beetles. And that gives me a tray a week.